Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Persona 3 FES. In the last episode, we arrived into Port Island, where we will be staying for the next in-game year. But other than that, we actually unlocked our potential in the last episode, and summoned our very first Persona, although technically it was 2, but honestly we summoned Orpheus, since Thanatos or Thanatos only showed up for only a certain moment. But it was only because of the fact that us and the Seas operators ended up being attacked by a massive horde of shadows, and honestly, the shadows in this game are a lot scarier than the ones that are in Persona 4 and Persona 5, mostly due to the fact that they are in the real world, and not just some weird and, scary place like Persona 4's TVs, or Persona 5's mementos, palaces, or jails. So honestly, this is a much scarier way of actually seeing shadows, although it only happens during 1 hour of the day, and that is called the dark hour. And during the dark hour, they actually can form, and they can actually do things. But due to the fact that only certain people can actually see the dark hour, due to the fact that it's only, people that don't turn into coffins during that specific hour are able to witness this hour, and then that time is when the shadows can actually attack you, and it is not safe to be a person that can see this hour. But it is hidden between 12 o'clock and 1 o'clock. So, with that, honestly, we were told to head up to the 4th floor, so that is actually where we're going to be heading, since we were actually told to come here by the Seas members. So, let's see what's going on. Oh, there you are. Hello, Yukari. Why did you ask us to come here, actually? Because we still don't really know, but it's some kind of meeting, though, that's for sure. But here's everybody, every single person staying here, and then the guy actually operating everything, Shuji.
There you are. I'm glad that you're okay. The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you. Please, have a seat.
Okay. Yeah, we can take a seat. Why are we here, though?
Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
Hello, this is actually the first time we actually get to meet him.
How you doing?
Hello.
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Excuse me? Yeah, our character doesn't know about it, but we learned about it through, third-person, views. So, thankfully, I know about it, but our character doesn't know, so we'll pretend that we don't know. I'm not surprised by your reaction. However, you've already experienced this truth firsthand. Yeah, we did. Multiple times, in fact. Do you remember the night you came here? You had to have noticed the signs. The streetlights went out, nothing was working, and there were coffins everywhere. Didn't it feel like you were in a different time? That's the dark hour, a time period hidden between one day and the next.
Hidden?
Yeah, what do you mean by hidden?
I guess it's more like something people aren't aware of. But that hour doesn't exist. It occurs each night at midnight. It'll happen tonight and every night to come.
Okay, so it happens every night. That is very terrifying, actually.
Normal people don't realize it since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the dark hour so interesting.
Yeah, it's shadows, that's for sure.
You saw those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone not in a coffin.
Yeah, I kinda understood that part.
It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Yeah, it actually kinda does. I'll be honest, I like fighting shadows. Akihiko, why are you always like that? You just got hurt the other day. Yeah, he did. And that was a reason why, they seemed to have a pretty hard time actually fighting off, the shadows on the downstairs area, since we had to run all the way to the roof in order to actually escape them, but that didn't even happen, because they ended up attacking us on the roof since they can easily just climb up the roof.
Now, he does his work well.
Yeah, he seemed like he did pretty good. Hello. But, honestly, it's our first meeting with him, so we don't really know him much.
Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad, SEAS for short. On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated by defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader, I'm the club advisor.
Okay, so Mitsuru's the leader.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey, and the victim becomes a living corpse. They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
How do you fight them? Yeah, how do you fight them?
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows. That's Persona, the power you used the other night. The shadows can only be defeated by Persona users, which means it's up to all of you guys.
I see. Yeah, I see.
I'm glad you're quick to understand.
Wait, does that mean he's also a Persona user? Because we don't even know if he is or not. All we know is that he's the leader of it, or club advisor. But honestly, I thought he was the leader, to be honest.
What he's trying to say is we want you to join us. We prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to, for you to lend us your strength.
Alright, yeah, sure. That sounds like a fun time for us.
I was afraid you'd say no. Welcome aboard.
Well, honestly, there was nothing else for us to do. What else would we do? Just, attend normal high school while massive shadows attack us during the night? Yeah, I don't think that would be a good idea.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. I almost forgot about your room assignment. Why don't you just stay here, in your current room? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll stay in our, original room.
Hold up. But wasn't that...
What do you mean by that?
Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter anymore.
I guess not. I don't know what you mean by that. A mysterious voice rings in your head. I'm guessing this must be, our very first social link. And this is, it's the Fool. It's always the Fool, it seems. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Fool Arcana. Okay, that's much different than what I'm normally used to saying. But okay, you've established a new social link. Cool. That is the very first of the Fool Arcana, so I'm guessing that would be for the C's members then. You feel your inner strength is growing. You recall what Igor said about the power of social links. Yeah, he definitely did say they were pretty important compared to, well, there's no Margaret in this game, and it didn't seem like Elizabeth really cared about social links compared to Margaret's stance on them. So honestly, it looks like Igor is actually more interested in it. Oh, the kid again.
Hi. Oh, how are you?
Oh, hello? Who are you? I still don't know who you are. And you are? Or how'd you get in here? Yeah, how did you get in here?
I'm always with you. Soon the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
The end, or I don't care. The end? Yeah, what do you mean by the end?
The end of everything. But to be honest, I don't really know what it is.
Huh?
Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power. And an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up.
Okay, then.
Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment.
Oh yeah, you made me sign the contract, not Igor. So, yeah, he's very important based on that, because Igor wasn't the one that made us sign it. And, in Persona 5, you don't sign it through, Igor either. You sign it through a warrant paper that you have to sign. But that guy wasn't important, but Igor was. And I would think that this, kid would also be very important as well. But the thing is I don't know what it would be.
I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then. See you later.
See you later? Weird. The boy has disappeared. Well, whatever he is, he's some special kind of entity. That's all we really know. But what is he is the real question. He can't be normal. There's no way he's just a normal person. It's 100% like an entity like Igor, Elizabeth, or some kind of like shadow entity of some sort. But what is his importance is the real question. That's the real question. You hear something. It sounds like someone is calling your name from downstairs.
Hey, it's me. Can you come down here?
Yeah, of course, Yukari. Yeah, we can definitely do so.
Okay, here he is. Here he is now. So what's this all about?
Yeah, what is going on?
There's, someone I want to introduce.
There's someone you want to introduce?
Hey, hurry up.
Okay. And I think I might know who this is, because, I do know he is a main character. So I'm just gonna go with his voice, because I have a feeling it's more than likely him.
Hold your horses. This is freaking heavy.
And there he is. Yep, I was right. Okay. The reason is because I know which characters are main party members, and he is literally on the top of the list, so I had a feeling it would be him. But this must be his secret that he was going to tell us, but ended up deciding not to tell us when we were, like, arriving at school on the... forgot what day specifically. I think it was the 18th, I think. But yeah, he told us he would tell us a secret, but then he remembered about it and then said, oh, maybe it might not be a good idea. So, it looks like this must be his secret, more than likely.
Junpei, why is he here? Wait, don't tell me.
This is Junpei Iori, from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as of today.
Cool.
What's up?
Hey, Junpei, long time no see. Our new best bud is joining us on our adventure, it looks like.
He's staying here? You gotta be kidding me.
I bumped into him the other night. He has potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
Cool.
You have the potential for real. He found me, crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. He said that, that's, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Did you guys know that?
Well, we did tell Yukari that we were scared, so we can't go for didn't happen to me, even though that would be a funny answer. We'll just go, yeah, indeed.
Oh, that's good. You should, since you're a Persona user.
Well, then it definitely is true.
But man, I was shocked to find out about you guys. I had no idea. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It could get me it could get kind of lonely, I bet you're stoked too, right? Have me join.
Yeah, of course. I'm definitely stoked about it. I actually like you already.
Huh? Yeah.
Doesn't look like Yukari's happy about it though. So this must be the Chie and Yosuke then. Okay, I think I understand how this relationship's gonna go. Although this is before Chie and Yosuke, so this would be where that came from, or maybe even started before Persona 3. For all I know, it could have happened in Persona 2, Persona 1. I've noticed that multiple tropes end up transferring over to the next game. So honestly, this could be something that happened in the original Persona games for all I know, and I'm just noticing that it happened in this game. But honestly, I'm probably going to notice it from every time I play a new Persona game, because I want to play Persona 2 and 1, but I don't know how possible that actually will be, if you know what I mean, because it is a really, really old game. Persona 2 and Persona 1 are going to be probably the hardest ones to actually emulate, or, like, actually record, in my opinion, I think. But they may be possible if I can figure it out. If I can do it, I might do it, is what I'm going to say. But other than that, let's actually continue.
Well, enough with the introductions. I think we're about ready.
About ready for what?
Oh, we're gonna do something. Sweetness.
What are we doing?
With as many people, we can start exploring that place.
What place?
You mean Tartarus?
Oh, we're actually gonna be going to Tartarus. I was wondering when that was gonna happen.
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
It kinda does. It actually does.
We believe we can find the reason for the dark hour there.
Wonder why you came up with the name Tartarus, though. Unless it says it right on the front.
I hope so.
Yeah, I kinda hope so indeed. It would more than likely be the main cause, because this is where we'll be doing our dungeons. It's kinda like Mementos in a way, is the best way to kind of explain it to someone that's doesn't know what it is, if they play Persona 5, they would kind of understand how Tartarus is, because it's like a bunch of blocks. It's honestly kind of like the Shin Megami games as well, because the Shin Megami games are also blocks in certain ones as well, so honestly, kind of like that. Persona 5's mementos or Shin Megami's, like, little areas for each and every area, like Strange Journey, for instance, is honestly the best way to kind of explain it.
The chairman will give us the details tomorrow night, so be ready.
Okay, yeah, we'll be prepared then. So we're not going today, but we're going tomorrow. Okay, so that means 420 is already upon us. Of all days to actually go and visit Tartarus, of course, the meme day of all days. Okay, with the random morning conversation there, cut out, just because it didn't have anything to do with our story, so I just, like, skipped past it. But honestly, with, us already getting into the Tartarus, they are not holding back on actually throwing us right into the, dungeon aspect of the game. Unlike the other games where they kind of wait a couple days before actually throwing you in. That's gonna be cool. I'm actually looking forward to that. I did not expect to actually get inside the, like, dungeon area until maybe, like, episode 3 because of, how Persona 4 worked, and Persona 5 doesn't throw you into a dungeon right away either. So honestly, I'm actually looking forward to actually going straight in.
Huh, I thought I was gonna fall asleep in here.
Okay. Oh, look who it is. Huh. Hello, what are you doing, Mitsuru?
Can I have a moment? Come to, the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone.
Okay. What do you have to say to us?
Oh, are we having a talk?
Maybe.
I'll save the details for later. See you there.
Okay, we'll see you there then. Okay. So we definitely are going to be going to see the Tartarus, and we know that for sure because that's the leader of the actual Seas group. So that's going to be cool.
Wow, she didn't waste any time leaving.
Yeah, she didn't.
She's probably busy with things like student council unlike us.
Yeah, she is the student council leader too. We do know that because the assembly.
Whoa, Yucatan. Do I sense, hostility?
Why is that, actually? She seems pretty cool to me.
Well, it's not like I don't like her. She's just...
She's just what? Intense? What do you got? No, I guess not. Yeah, I can see her being intense. She kinda reminds me, of Makoto, like the early versions of Makoto, basically, from, Persona 5. Which the funny thing is, the Persona 3 main protagonist is actually called Makoto as well. And I didn't actually know that because when I was playing Persona 5, I was trying to learn more about Makoto's actual movesets. And when I typed in Makoto, I ended up pulling up Persona 3's protagonist every time I would go in to try and figure out how to actually build Makoto, since Makoto is on my main team. But yeah, it definitely, she kind of reminds me of Makoto, due to the fact that she's actually very on point on what she wants to do. And due to the fact that she's actually on the student council, kind of reminds me of her as well. Well, this would literally be the first instance of, I guess you would say, Makoto, due to the fact that it is an earlier game. But I know I, like, always make, like, references to the other games. It's just, like, I like noticing, like, small details that they end up using as, like, tropes for later games. And that's the whole reason why I bring that kind of stuff up. But honestly, that's pretty cool, though. You were told to come back early today. You decided to go home early with Junpei. Okay. I'm guessing we might see some more people in the background. Those two look specifically, specific due to their models. But, oh, there he is. I see the, French student over in the little left area that we met on the first day of school. That's actually pretty cool to see him. You walked home with Junpei, talking and laughing at each other's inappropriate jokes. Oh, I wish I could have learned some of those. I would like to hear some jokes from Junpei, to be honest. But, here we go. And we're actually going to finally get our talk about the actual Dark Hour and the actual Tartarus now.
Okay, everybody's here. I'd like your undivided attention.
Okay, so what do you got for us?
For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only Persona users we had.
Oh, so he isn't even a Persona user. Oh, okay then.
But the number recently jumped to 5. Therefore,
I'm guessing that means we're able to actually go in Tartarus based on what Akihiko is trying to bring up.
Starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like us to commence exploration of Tartarus.
Okay, yeah, sure, we can definitely do that.
Sorry, I asked this yesterday, but what's the Tartarus thing again?
Yeah, what exactly is it?
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
I haven't seen it either.
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
Yeah, literally, we have no idea what the Tartarus is yet.
The dark hour.
Oh, he doesn't know exactly about it either. Well, we kind of learned about it, but we still don't know exactly what the dark hour truly is yet. All we really know is it happens during that time. But honestly, it seems like all they really know as well, to be honest.
Just like the shadow is interesting, huh? And it's a perfect place for us to train. You can think of it as Shadow's Nest.
Shadow's Nest? Oh, that sounds terrifying.
Whoa, their nest, huh?
It's not a very safe place, it seems.
But Senpai, what about your injury?
Yeah, what about his injury?
Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
Okay, so he can't go in with us. Oh, that would be fun to go in with him.
Yeah, I know.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Well, I'm sure he won't complain, as long as you don't go too far in. Since we're dealing with shadows, Tartarus isn't something we can avoid.
True, it really isn't.
Relax, I've got your backs.
You're really just gonna jump in even though you don't know what's going on yet?
I'm not sure about this.
Well, we gotta do it, no matter what.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
Yeah, what about him?
I'll stay here. As you know, I can't summon a persona.
Which is kind of unfortunate, since he probably could use one, to be honest, due to the fact that he is kind of like one of the more important, aspects to the squad, it seems. So it is kind of unfortunate that he can't do that. So does that mean he's kind of like our support then? But honestly, I don't really know.
This is it. This is the place.
Kind of a weird place for it to be. Kind of looks pretty nice, actually.
Why here?
Just wait a few moments. It's about midnight.
And there it is, the Tartarus. So I've already actually seen what it looks like before because I've seen pictures of it. But yeah, it's definitely, kind of terrifying. But it's also cool in a way. I like the design of it, and kind of reminds me of, the, castle in, Ni no Kuni for, Shidar's Palace. That's honestly what it reminds me of, the Nevermore Castle, in a way. But, honestly, with that, yeah, that is where we're going to be doing all of our dungeon crawling for the rest of the game. Although, I don't really know how it really works yet, since, honestly, I haven't been in there yet, so, yeah, I don't know how that's going to work, but, honestly, I'm really looking forward to it.
This is the Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
Okay, the Tartarus, you say, and it's got a giant clock on the middle, too, to let you know it is the dark hour.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Oh, that is our school? Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Once the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
Okay, that's good to know.
This is that nest you were talking about? But why? Why did our school turn into a giant tower?
Yeah, why our school specifically? That is kind of weird.
You don't know either.
Huh.
No.
That's weird.
I'm sure it's complicated. Who cares anyways? It's not like it would change our minds about fighting.
True, it really doesn't.
Well, maybe we'll find out somehow. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This will be our first time exploring it.
That's kind of terrifying to learn.
Exciting, isn't it? There has been some sort of clue in here about the Dark Hour.
Yeah, there has to be, honestly.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
Yeah, he did. That is indeed the case.
I know. You don't have to remind me.
I would definitely use him on my team. That is a for sure. But yeah, definitely would be cool to use Akihiko. I already like his character as well. Definitely a fun character. I can already tell just based on his, how he acts and his tones and everything. Kind of like, they're exactly what I like in a character. He's gung-ho about everything, and he doesn't care about scary things, so he just runs headfirst into things. That's the kind of characters I like in these games, to be honest. Because, although it's kind of stupid, due to the fact that you have to plan and make sure to go ahead, and make sure not to just rush into things, I do think it's funny to have characters that don't care about any of that, and just want to run right in and just see whatever they can find. That is perfect for a game like this, because, honestly, although he is serious, he's got that air of, like, fun to him, honestly. Kind of like Junpei here. Junpei seems to be, like, comedy relief, while, Akihiko is, like, serious, but also a little bit of a mix of, like, a comedic relief, kind of like Kanji in a way. If that's kind of, like, a good way to kind of explain it. But, honestly, he kind of reminds me, like, a mix between... I'm trying to think of who I can really, like, mix together. I'm gonna say... Let's see... I'm gonna say Kanji and, Ko, maybe. Yeah, Kanji and Ko seems, like the exact, like, personality of Akihiko based on what we've seen. But, other than that, let's actually see what we're doing.
Well, it's just as cool on the inside.
Yeah, it is. It's actually really cool. I like the Roman architecture in the inside as well.
But it sure is creepy.
Not really.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
Okay. Good to know.
First we'll have you three get a feel for this place. Why don't you, go have a look around?
Sure.
What? By yourselves?
Okay. Yeah, we can prepare.
We're not asking you to go very far. And I'll be feeding you information from here.
Oh. So we're literally just going in with the newbies. Oh, that's, yeah, that's kind of scary.
So you didn't plan on coming in, the first place?
Yeah, apparently so.
That's right. We're also, going to appoint a leader to make sure, any necessary, decisions are made.
Oh, okay. So, I'm already pretty sure who's gonna end up being the leader. It's more likely either gonna be me or Yukari.
For real? One of us?
Yeah, definitely.
Me, pick me.
I highly doubt you're gonna be the leader.
You're in charge.
Oh, me. Okay, cool, I'll take it.
Wait, why him? He doesn't look like a leader.
Not really, no. But, honestly, I kinda had a feeling it would more than likely be me.
But he has fought them before.
True, and Yukari didn't really have an easy time summoning her persona based on what we saw, so... I guess it doesn't make more sense why she wouldn't be the leader. But it would be kinda cool, though.
Seriously?
That's true. But there's another reason. You two.
Is it the exact reason I had a feeling of?
Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like he can?
Yeah, can you?
Yeah, of course I can.
That doesn't sound very sure.
I think so.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
True.
I'm aware of that.
Wonder what kind of personas they end up having. Cause I don't know exactly what kind of skills they would have based on what they look like. We would have to actually see their personas to actually know what kind of, like, if they're gonna be healers, supports, like, damage dealers, or whatever. But, honestly, I don't know what they could be, cause usually, you could kinda tell based on their personalities in the other games. But based on these ones, I can't really tell what their persona would be, to be completely honest. You see a strange door. Oh, I'm guessing, yep, Igor. Okay, let's go see Igor. He did say we would be the next, we would actually be seeing him of our own volition next time. You use the velvet key. Okay, let's go see Igor. Just run on in there without letting the others know. Hey, there's a door over here. I'll be right back. Nope, we completely forgot about them. Okay, hey Igor, how's it going?
I've been waiting for you. The time has come for you to wield your power. The tower that you are about to venture into, how did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions. That is why you must be able to be made aware of the nature of your power.
About that door. Yeah, about the door.
It leads here, although no one but you can see it.
Oh, okay, so that does definitely answer it.
Your power is unique. It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time, holds infinite possibilities. You, my boy, are able to possess multiple personas, and summon them as needed. And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind.
Okay, yeah, of course. I don't know how the personas are going to work in this game, since in Persona 4 and 5 they were completely different. So, honestly, I don't know if it's going to be another shuffle time kind of thing, or how it's actually going to be, how to actually get them. But, honestly, I'm more than likely it's going to be kind of cool, depending on what it is.
My spare time will soon be scarce, but please come ahead, or come again of your own accord.
Okay.
I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you. Until then, farewell.
Okay, we'll see you later, Igor. We'll see you later indeed. Also, I don't understand why Igor's portrait's so small. Is that just because they take his portrait from him actually sitting? Or is that actually them saying how tall he really is? Because he's got really long legs from what I can see, so you would think he would be taller on the portrait meter, like, maybe like about where Yukari is, because when they were showing Elizabeth and Igor when they first appeared, he was much, much shorter than Elizabeth was, even though he looked taller than Elizabeth, if you based on his actual leg length as well. But yeah, it was kind of weird on that one. I don't know if they actually take it from, like, him sitting down or not, but that's kind of what I thought was the case, due to, I actually already edited the first episode, because, this is the day after, so I recorded it yesterday, edited it yesterday, and then we're recording the second episode the next day after, so I already know kind of what I need to edit out and stuff like that. But yeah, it's definitely, something that does kind of intrigue me, honestly. But other than that, let's actually continue. Hey, are you alright? Yeah, I'm alright. I'm guessing they're gonna probably question us about this.
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
I opened this door and they can't see it though, Igor already told us.
Huh? What door?
So it looks like we can't tell them about Igor in this game either. That's definitely something that's unfortunate.
Man, are you loco?
They don't see the door.
Have you been nodding off? You seem kind of out of it. Dude, you're supposed to be our leader. Get your head in the game.
Yeah, true.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, of course. Let's go indeed. So I'm guessing we just head straight into the dungeon. Well, honestly, let's do this. You can check your own status by pressing the triangle button. Also, you can save your progress by accessing the clock to the left of the entrance. Okay. So we can finally open up the actual... Okay, so now we can finally pause the game now. Cool. Because I actually couldn't pause the game before, so that's actually really nice to know. Let's ask around first before we actually go in.
Don't worry. I won't push you too hard. You'll be just fine.
Okay, yeah, I think we'll be fine. I don't think we'll need to save since, I'm pretty sure it's not going to throw us into, like, a really hard dungeon right away.
Since Yukari and Junpei have no real, experience in battle, make sure to back them up.
Okay, yeah, of course, I could definitely do that. And we'll check out the clock real quick just so you can see it. Because, honestly, I kind of want to look at it, so here's my mod menu. So this is how I can, like, actually mess around to make sure that things are going good with the actual community mod and stuff. But definitely, this is what it kind of looks like, to be honest. But there's our save option. But we really don't need the save, though, since it actually isn't that far off from where we actually started, to be honest. And then I'm guessing they might have something for us to say, so let's talk to everyone before we actually go.
So this is Tartarus.
Yeah, it is. So we can check their statuses if we need to.
Alright, let's do this. I'll prove that I should be in charge.
Okay. Yeah, sure. You'll definitely be in charge. What is this green thing, actually? It's some kind of device you've never seen before. It doesn't seem to be functioning right now. No answer for it either. And then some kind of motorbike.
Do you mind not touching that? I use it to transport delicate equipment necessary for gathering information.
Oh, okay. Okay then. Well, let's make our way straight into the Tartarus then.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I think so.
Good luck.
Okay, let's make our way straight into the Tartarus. Our first block. Tartarus, block 1. Any name to it? Nope, no name. Okay, well, let's make our way straight into it then. Since, honestly, this is our very first time actually fighting in this game when it comes to actually the dungeon crawling aspect, since we've already fought before, but this is actually as a team, so that's gonna be cool.
So this is it, huh?
Yep, it is. Kind of scary looking. Looks like there's kind of like blood stained on the floor as well. Definitely foreboding.
I hope I don't get lost.
I think we'll be fine.
Can you all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can definitely hear you.
Oh, is that you, Senpai? I'll be providing audio backup from here on out.
Okay.
Wait a minute. You mean, you can see us inside here?
How's that?
It's my persona's ability. I'd like to join you, but the structure of Tartarus changes from day to day. That's why outside support is imperative.
Okay, makes sense.
Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, same.
Now based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any minute. They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution. Practice makes perfect.
Okay.
Right.
Got it. Got it indeed.
Why is she always like that?
She doesn't seem bad. Definitely intense, but honestly, I don't mind it, honestly. She's definitely a leader, that's for sure.
Let's begin. Keep in mind, these are real battles you'll be engaging in. Now see if you can eliminate all the shadows wandering around on this floor.
Okay, yeah. And it looks like we have a bowman, a katana user, and that looks like a rapier, which is pretty cool. So like a lordly lance, that's pretty cool. Definitely a cool sword for our main unit to use.
Watch out. I detect a shadow in front of you. Move in and hit it before it attacks you.
Okay. Press X button to use your weapon, which I have a Xbox controller, so that would be the A button. If you can't hit an enemy before it hits you, then you'll have the advantage at the start of battle. Okay, so I don't have to hit them from behind like in the other games. And it looks like I ended up getting hit there, even though I swear I pressed A. And it doesn't look like they ended up getting the advantage anyway, so that's good.
Takaba has informed me about your power, but nevertheless, you have minimal combat experience. Would you like me to explain the basics of battle?
We'll do this in case anyone doesn't know how these work, and honestly it might be a little bit different in this game.
The primary offensive options available to you in battle are attack and skill. Attack corresponds to the weapon you have equipped, while skill relates to your persona's abilities. Those skills consume either stamina or spiritual power. They tend to have a greater effect. Use whichever option best suits your situation. Keep attacking until you defeated the enemy, but pay careful attention to your stamina. That's it for now. Did you get all of that?
Yeah, Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Then I want you to defeat the enemy before you try using your skill and attack options.
Okay, cool. Okay, so looks like pretty easy standard stuff. So we have our Bash, and then we also have Augie. So in the original game, you couldn't actually see the elemental variants for each skill, so I actually have a mod that actually shows that, and that will be in the description. But yeah, definitely going to be helpful in case there is like ones that weren't in the other games.
Here's our chance. Let's get them.
Okay, that looks like we got our first all-out attack. Cool, that was actually cool. I didn't actually expect to actually get it right away. But just like that's our first all-out attack and first battle as a team actually turned out pretty good. Okay, cool. And there's the stairs, I guess, for the next floor.
There should be a staircase nearby. Do you see it? A staircase is the only way to proceed to the next floor. I can't allow you to go any higher today, but please remember about it next time.
Okay, yeah, I'll remember it. Okay, so we don't have to worry about using our SP up during this fight. Okay, cool. So we can do whatever we want then. Okay, yeah, I'll just spam Augies then if I really want to then.
There's another shadow ahead of you. You'll be at a disadvantage if the enemy gets the first hit in, so try to surprise your opponents and strike first.
Okay, we'll try that. If you're able to strike the enemy before you are spotted, then you will gain the initiative. On the other hand, if the enemy hits you first, the opposite will occur. Okay, makes sense. Let's see if we can hit him. Okay, so we got the advantage this time, and it didn't exactly say it, so I'm guessing we won't know for sure then.
Now's a good time for me to explain attack properties, which are important to consider during battle. Do you want to know more?
Yeah, sure.
Nearly every type of attack is associated with a particular property. For example, swords can be used to slash attacks, while bows are used to do pierce attacks.
Oh, okay, so pierce is an option in this game. Okay, so gun option is a thing in this game. So does that mean there's like even more than that we don't know about?
Skills, on the other hand, have different properties. Boofer, for instance, indicates the ice attack. Now, most enemies are vulnerable to certain types of attacks. In other words, they have weaknesses. A fire skill will deal greater damage to an enemy that's weak against fire. With my power, I can analyze an enemy to determine its weaknesses and strengths that falls under tactics.
Okay, first time an enemy is analyzed, you may have to wait a while for the results. But from then on, whenever you analyze that particular enemy, you'll receive the results right away. While you are selecting your target, if a question mark appears above the enemy's head, then that particular enemy has not been previously analyzed. You can select Analyze from the Tactics menu, or press the L1 button to ensure this, issue this request. Okay,
do you follow?
Yeah, of course.
Then the enemies you're facing have a weakness that you can exploit. Why don't you give it a try?
Okay, yeah, sure. Let's try Cowardly Mayas. Okay, so let's try analyzing one, and then we'll try attacking the other one while the other one is being analyzed. So you gotta wait for them to be analyzed. We already know that they're weak to fire, but I don't know how easy it is gonna be to analyze them if we actually all-out attack them and just knock them out early. But,
here's your chance for an all-out attack.
Yeah, of course, let's go for it then. All-out attack, everything goes down, and easy peasy. Yeah, the first, area is definitely gonna be easy, right? Since, well, it is the first area, and they're not gonna just throw us into, the hardest dungeon at the beginning of the game. But, honestly, it could happen still, due to the fact that Persona games and Shin Megami games are definitely not easy. I could definitely say that one.
There seems to be a shadow just around the corner. Approach carefully to avoid being spotted. The map will provide, to be quite useful as you explore, so use it often.
Okay, yeah, of course. So, let's see here. Oh, he sees us, but they can't run very far. Okay, so we can get into range of them, and then force them to, the max, length that they can go, and then exploit them. That's good to know.
Were you able to exploit the enemy's weaknesses in the last battle? If you didn't already notice, doing so will also grant you an additional attack. Would you like to know more details?
Well, go for it for the people that don't know how this works.
An enemy will lose its balance if you exploit its weaknesses, or land a critical hit.
Okay, so critical hits are in this game as well, good to know.
This will give you the opportunity to perform an additional action. In other words, you'll get to do one more thing. You can keep attacking the same enemy. If you prefer attack different targets. If you succeed in knocking another enemy off balance, then you can act yet again, which means you can remain the offensive for as long as you can keep this up.
Okay, makes sense.
The strategy is essentially to secure victory. However, remember this, an enemy that's already lost its balance cannot be knocked off balance again. You can't knock down someone who's lying on the ground, right? It's the same idea. Now, to knock an enemy off balance, you need to know its weaknesses, so don't hesitate to ask me for an analysis. I'll be sure to share the results with the others as well. Got it?
Yeah, of course.
Then proceed with the battle. Use what you've learned to quickly dispose of the enemy.
Okay, sure. Okay, so we already know what they're weak to, so honestly, we already know what to go for. So honestly, let's just go for a bunch of Augies here to knock down all the Mayas, since they're all the same enemy, so they wouldn't have different weaknesses since we already know how this works. So cool. Also, I like how our persona is using a harp as its main weapon. That's actually pretty cool.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack.
And here we go. Let's go for another all-out attack, and let's knock them down to the floor. And also, if you're wondering, yes, the all-out portraits are a mod as well. And that'll also be in the description since that's a specific one. I think that's part of the community mod, though. And it's not like a one that's like separate from it, so I don't think I need to worry as much. But mysterious cards have appeared in your mind. You wonder if this was what Igor was talking about. After a battle, you will occasionally have the opportunity to select a card from the ones shuffled before your eyes. If you pick a card with a persona on it, then you will receive that persona. There are other cards, each of which that have a unique effect or reward. Keep an eye on the card you want to try to pick it. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, it's one of these. Okay, so we just pick what card we want. But we don't get multiple, so there's no, like, shuffle times or sweet bonuses or stuff like that. Unless maybe it comes in later, but cool. Okay, so we get to play a little mini-game whenever we want a card, so I don't have to, like, specifically pick one every time. You've chosen the card with Persona Pixie. You've welcomed Pixie into your hearts. Cool, I'll take it. And Spooks felt a surge of energy inside, and your hit points and spirit points have increased. You are now able to create personas of level 3. Cool. And as you see, as I told you in the last one, I would max out our social stats. So that is why we're actually maxed out there. Okay, cool. And it also looks like we won't see whenever our allies actually level up, since they're actually going to tell us when they level up after a battle. Huh, okay then. That's different.
I detect a shadow up ahead.
And this one's bigger than the other ones.
How are you feeling? If you or another party member is in bad shape, then use healing items prior to engaging the enemy. If you don't have anything on hand, then ask Takaba to heal you. You should make a habit of checking your status before entering a battle.
Okay. If you or another party member has a persona with a healing skill, be sure to take advantage of it. Okay, makes sense. Okay, let's get the advantage on. Never mind. I'm still not used to the range of this sword, actually, to be honest.
There's a better way to defeat all your enemies in battle than to attack them individually. You can perform an all-out attack. Would you care to hear more about this?
Sure. Yeah, of course.
When enemies are thrown off balance, they become vulnerable. An all-out attack will allow your entire team to attack simultaneously. Your effects will be unable to defend against it. Enemies will be unable to defend against it. It's a very reliable method of attack. Whether or not you want to perform an all-out attack is up to you. But remember, you can't perform it when you're alone. So if you want to have it in your arsenal, make sure your team is comprised of at least 2 members.
Okay, so 2 people at least in order to do an all-out attack. Got it.
That's all you need to know about all-out attacks. Do you understand what I've just explained to you?
Yeah, I think so.
Then that concludes the basics of battle, but there's one last thing I need to tell you. Shadows become stronger the further you advance. If you don't think you can win a battle, retreat at once. There may be times, however, when you escape will be impossible. This battle is one of those times. Good luck.
Oh, so we can't even escape this battle even if we wanted to. Okay, good to know. But since we already know what type of shadow this is, we don't actually have to worry about not knowing what these are. So honestly, let's just go for some free Auggies. I would like to see the personas of our allies, but the thing is we get freebies on actually knocking these guys down. So honestly, we might as well just go for on the all-out attack, and then when we actually do the dungeon, we can actually go and see our personas for our allies when the time comes. So honestly, we'll wait on that.
Here's our chance. Let's get them.
Okay, let's get them indeed. Smack them onto the floor, and GG. Just like that. And all of the enemies on this floor, I'm honestly not sure. How many more are there actually to be? Oh, a pixie and a skill card. Okay. Which one's which? Oh, we got the pixie again. You've chosen the card with the pixie. You already have this persona, so the card vanished. Oh, so we got nothing then. Oh, that's, really unfortunate, but okay then. I wonder if, allies can have skill cards in this game.
That's odd. And usually there are more shadows on the prowl. Well, at least you gained some experience in battle. Let's go back to the dorm for today. There should be an access point somewhere on this floor. You can use it to return to the entrance. Since there aren't any enemies to worry about, why don't you split up and search individually? Just tell the other party members what you'd like them to do.
Wait, really? That's a cool ability. Press the square button to issue orders to your allies. Okay, so press the button, and then open our field menu, and then we just tell them to split up. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Use this command to instruct your party members to spread out and look for stairs, access points, and items. However, if they are not very strong, they can easily fall prey to enemies. Be sure to keep an eye on their HP. Okay, so since there's no enemies on the floor, we're actually allowed to go wherever we want. But that's kind of cool, so we can split up any way we want.
I found the access point. What do you want to do?
I want to see what the access point looks like before we actually go there. So, yeah, let me see that first before we do what we do. Okay, so let's tell everyone to come back, if that's a possibility. Yeah, regroup. Okay, so tell everyone to come back to me. Okay, cool. So, this is where it is then. Oh, it's like that green thing outside. Okay.
Good for you found the access points. Please return to the entrance.
Alright. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, let's get out of here.
Here you go, bro.
Obtained a stuffed soul. Oh, thanks. He actually grabbed an item from one of the suitcases that we saw. Okay, cool. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. Huh. Don't know how useful it's going to be due to the fact that it could be very dangerous to do something like that, but honestly, that's really cool.
Welcome back. So how was it?
No problem. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I liked it.
I see. Well, if you gained confidence, that's the best thing you could have achieved.
Yeah, true.
Wow. I never knew I had that kind of power. We kicked some ass.
Yeah, we did.
But damn, I'm beat.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame you. You did fight a couple shadows.
That's because you were bouncing around like a little kid.
Honestly, yeah, they were kind of jumping around, weren't they?
You look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
Yeah, she kind of does, honestly. I'm pretty sure we're all beat.
I'm still trying to catch my breath, actually. That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, though. You'll adapt. But I'm sure surprised. You all did much better than I expected. At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
Oh, really? Huh, okay, that's kind of cool to know. We'll see about that. I can't wait to get him as a party member. A mysterious voice rings in your head. Oh, did our full arcana ranked up again. Cool. Thou art I am thou. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the full arcana. Okay, I kind of miss the old version or the newer version of the actual ranking up of your arcanas, but it's still not bad. The C social link has reached level 2. Your power to create personas of the full arcana has grown as well. And also, it's not as long as the other one, to be honest, so it is a little bit easier to say, because it is a mouthful for the other versions of it, because every time you have ranked up this part of your card, and you are now able to do this, and this, and this, and this. So it definitely is a lot nicer than it was, in a way, but I do kind of miss that script, though, I'll be honest.
From now on, you'll select your party from here, before you enter the Tartarus.
Okay.
I'll explain the details some other time. Tres bien. You did well today. Now let's head back to the dorm.
Okay. And what about you, Akihiko?
You guys did a great job, but you won't have the shoulder the burden forever.
Okay, cool.
If only I hadn't got injured.
Yeah, you would have been able to join us and kind of help us around with actually learning this place. And it looks like the green thing didn't turn on, so I'm guessing that access point wasn't enough to actually power it.
I'm feeling tired. Let's go back.
Yeah, we can definitely head back in a second. I want to just check everyone out.
Dude, I can't take it anymore. I'm starving.
Okay, so let's get on out of here then, since there's nothing else for us to do. The dark hours will soon be over. Okay, it will be the next day when you stop exploring and return to the dorm. Okay, would you like to return to the dorm? Sure. Yeah, we can do that. You decided to stop exploring and return to the dorm. Okay, and that means we end off our day then. So, I'm still not sure if the dark hour takes place on the... No, it is. Okay, so it takes place on the day of, and not on the day after. Okay, I was wondering about that. That's good to know, actually. But, we're being approached by somebody. Hello. Oh, you're actually important because you actually have a portrait. Okay then.
Hey, you're Spooks, right?
Yeah, why?
Man, I knew it. I heard, from Junpei that you're pretty close with Yukari-san. What's up with that? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm looking for someone with a little more experience anyways. By the way, I'm Kenji, Tomochika. There's, morning assembly, so we better hurry.
Okay, yeah, of course. We can definitely do that. Okay, sorry for the random cut there. I actually thought we were going straight into the school section, to be honest, and not, like, straight into the assembly, like you said. But, let's see what the assembly's got to say. That concludes the main portion of today's, assembly. Next, we'll hear a word from the student council. Please welcome the new president, Mitsuru Kuriju, from Class 3D. 3D, three-dimensional, that's actually kind of funny. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Mitsuru, the leader of, the class council. Cool. So she did get elected. Well, I guess that she is the most popular girl in the school. It would make sense, honestly. She seems to be pretty smart, honestly.
You could say that again. There's like some kind of aura around her.
Yeah, of a leader.
Besides, the school's owned by the Kurishu group, right?
The Kurishu group? Wait, really?
Yeah, I try not to think about that.
Oh, okay. Why not? Strange.
As I begin my term as student council president, I'd like to share with you my vision for this coming year. It is my firm belief that each of us must accept the responsibility bettering our school. However, change cannot occur without sustained efforts and unprecedented level of commitment. That is why we must reconstruct our daily lives to accommodate this lofty goal. I'd like each of you to dig deeply into your well of motivation and reevaluate your convictions. To imagine a bold new future without losing sight of your realities with them around you. That is the key. I am certain that many of you have your own visions of the future, but us to reap the full benefits of our education, your participation ideas and enthusiasm are essential. Thank you.
Makes sense. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. And honestly, I kind of expect that from a class president, to be honest. So, thinking about school and actually, like, you know, making sure the school benefits from your time there, it makes sense, although never really makes sense in real life, because due to the fact that even if you do all you do to try and benefit the school never seems to get any better, to be completely honest. I'm just gonna be honest there. Unless you're at, like, a really, really good school. But if you're already at a bad school, and you try and better the school by changing your own way on life, it really doesn't change the school, to be honest. I've been at a school that they said was an A, and it was not an A, it was an F. It was horrible. It was one of the worst schools I've ever attended, and that was my high school. And yeah, I would never, ever recommend going there. But yeah, definitely not going to bring up where it is, because that would technically dox myself. But yeah, definitely not a good school to attend. Just going to be completely honest.
Dang, that was freaking amazing. So, do you have any ideas what she just said?
Sort of. Yeah, sort of. I wasn't listening as an option.
Sure didn't sound like something a high schooler would say.
True. Really doesn't. Sounds like someone a college student would say, to be honest.
If it was anyone else, we'd be laughing our asses off.
True, she is our leader, to be honest. Okay, so this is right after the actual class section, because I thought before the assembly was actually going to be a class section, but there ended up being a class section after the assembly. So, thankfully, we actually did have class and assembly, so I didn't feel, you know, stupid for actually making, like, stop talking, because usually when I stop talking is usually when I do cuts, because it makes it easier for me to actually edit my videos and stuff. But yeah, after all that, it actually opened up the school, and we can actually roam around now. There isn't actually anyone in the school, so honestly, the only thing we can really do is leave, but honestly, it's cool that we actually have the option to actually walk around. But I believe soon we will be able to do social links and stuff. More than likely, the first one is going to be that one kid we met on the morning section, due to the fact that we did meet him. And I wish I would have been able to read that, but there's no backlog, so it looks like they just brought up, like, oh, there he is, basically, is what it seems like they were saying, because I wasn't really paying attention. Is he happy about it? I honestly don't know.
Have you noticed how popular Akihiko-san is? With the ladies. Man, take a look at that. I didn't used to talk to him much, but now I got a good excuse. I know he's the captain of the boxing team, but...
Wait, really? That makes him even cooler. Wait, really? That's actually pretty cool.
Who would have thought he'd be such a chick magnet?
Well, he's part of a massive school club, and boxing of all things is really, really cool. I wish I had one of those at my school, although I would probably get I'd probably get flattened, but still, that would be pretty cool.
I mean, come on. You don't even see girls block like that on TV. I wonder where they're all going.
Senpai, wait for us. Huh. Looks like he just wants to leave.
Hey, you guys are free this afternoon?
Yeah, I think so.
Hell yeah. What you got in mind?
Yeah, what do you got in mind?
I want the two of you to meet me at Paulina Mall. You know where it is, right? I'll be at the police station. See you there.
Okay, we'll see you there then. Cool.
Police station? You mean we're not hanging out with your friends?
I don't even think he really, yeah, he doesn't even know them.
Who? These girls? I don't even know their names. They dug me so much, they give me a headache. Anyways, I'm gonna head out and don't keep me waiting.
Okay, I won't keep you waiting, bud.
Aw, why can't he be more friendly? Aw. But that's what makes him so cool.
Huh. Okay then. So he's the cool guy that doesn't care at all. And that's kind of funny.
Man, how can you, not, know their names? I mean, seriously, just look at them.
I don't care.
Oh well, let's go.
Akihiko asked you to meet him at the Paulina Mall police station. You decide to head over there. Okay, yeah, let's head over there then. So I'm guessing, is it gonna just throw us over there, or do we actually get to, like, learn about, like, fast travel and stuff? See if we can see anybody special while we're walking this way. Don't see anybody that we've seen before, so I'm guessing nobody that could have been a social link. So, honestly, let's see here. So we got Port Island Station, Iwatodai Station, Naganaki Shrine, the dorm, and then we have Paulina Mall. Okay, so he said to go to Paulina Mall in order to go to the police station. Why the police station, though, of all places? Kind of weird, but... Ooh, what's this place? I want to go down here if we can.
Dude, past the police station. Turn left.
Oh, okay. I kind of want to check the karaoke bar, but okay. Let's go to the police station then. Oh, the Chagall Cafe is here, actually. That's kind of cool. That's in Persona 4 Golden. It's not in the original Persona 4, but you're able to make copies of your skill cards if you go there. Basically, if your persona has a certain skill, it can, like, copy it onto a card, basically. It's pretty cool. I didn't really use it, though, but it might be useful in this game, for all I know. This seems to be the police station. Let's enter, then. I'm guessing we just go inside, since I don't see Akihiko anywhere, so I'm guessing, yep, there he is. Ooh, it's a police fish. That's kind of cool. I like that.
Thank you, sir. Oh, these are the guys I was talking about earlier.
Hello. Hello?
I was waiting for you guys. This is Officer, Kurosawa. He helps, keep our squad well equipped.
Oh, so he's okay, so he's gonna give us weapons. Okay, that's cool.
And this is, from Ikusuku-san.
Okay, I'm guessing Mitsuru then.
Really? Sweet.
How much is it? You and Junpei each received 5,000 yen. Oh, that's not bad.
You can't fight empty-handed, so find something you like. Officer Kurosawa has connections, but these things don't cost money.
True. Very true.
Of course they do. Nothing in life is free.
True. True. Yeah, very true. Yeah, very, very true.
I realize that. Well, I'll see you later. Thanks again.
Yeah, thanks, Kurosawa. So you're gonna sell us items then? Thanks. Okay, but why are you supplying us with equipment, though?
I'm informed about you too. My job is to maintain peace in this city, regardless of the circumstances. I'm just an ordinary police officer, but it doesn't take any genius to know something strange is going on here. I'm only doing this what I think is right.
Oh, cool. So he's actually gonna help us. That's nice. The only police officer that has been in, the Persona games that's actually helped us at all was, Dojima. And, well, technically Adachi as well, but yeah, that's actually nice to actually have a police officer that actually helps you with what you're doing behind the scenes, because in Persona 5, they don't help you at all. They actually are against you the entire time. So it's actually nice to actually have, you know, an inside connection in the police force to actually help us out in the behind the scenes. So that's actually nice.
I don't have that much, but you should be able to find what you need.
Okay, let's see what we got. So we can buy new swords, Gladius, Kishido Blade, or Short Bow. Let's see here. That's only +2, +3, minus hit rate by 2. Let's see here. That's +2 attack with a normal same hit rates. This is +1 attack and lower hit rate by quite a margin. Okay, I think we should probably get armor, if anything, to be completely honest. So let's see here, we can probably get this camo shirt, that would be nice. I'll take that, since that's a 14 increase to our armor. So honestly, I'll take that over what we have. So that would be nice. Cool. And then, probably some shoes, I would think. So evasion. Okay, so we get... That's not bad for evasion. I'll take that. That's really, really good. Okay, so let's take the high-tech sandals to throw for some free evasion to actually have something to use. So evasion, that's different, because armor in the other games is separate from evasion, so now you have armor and evasion that you can upgrade, so you can choose what you want. That's actually kind of cool, but they have unknown effects as well. I wonder what those are. Wonder if those are important and all. Well, since we do have the plain shirt and the engineer boots, we should probably sell those since we don't need those anymore. So now we have 2,600, so can I actually buy anything good with that? Maybe. We should probably buy something for our allies, but do we even have enough? Not really. I guess we'll just save then for the rest. So let's talk to him, see if he wants to tell us anything.
I usually patrol at night, so I won't be here during the time. You should come here after school, or on the weekend.
Oh, so that's why he's supplying us. He knows about the dark hour. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, so he's probably like the only police officer on the force that knows about the dark hour then. That's still nice to know.
Psh, only 5,000 yen. I'm gonna go take off, since I'm in a bad mood now. Later.
Okay, later. Junpei has left. Okay, so since he left, I can now probably walk around now, so let's check out this little blue area. Oh, that's actually nice to see. I didn't actually know where we would find one of these. There's a mysterious door. I'm guessing we don't have to go in, so we only have one persona, so there's no real reason to go in there since we don't need to make any personas yet. But that's still good to know. So we got Game Panic, Power Records, Pharmacies, whatever this is. It looks like a clock shop. Antiques. Okay, cool. We have Bay Blue 5, Chagall, and Escapade. Oh, this is the Club Escapade that we visited in Persona 4. Oh, that's cool. So it actually is visible in this game. That's cool. We'll probably go there some other time, but that's still pretty cool. I say we should probably go straight back to the dorm, since there really is nowhere for us to actually go yet, since we can't meet any social links yet, and I already know that, so honestly, let's just head back to the dorms, and then we'll figure out about all that stuff in another episode. It's almost nighttime. If you head back to the dorm, then it will automatically become nighttime. Okay, will you head back to the dorm now? Yeah, of course. Go back to your dorm, since there's nowhere else for us to go yet, since, honestly, I don't see anything specific that we can do, so there's no real reason yet. And also, I have a feeling that we're probably going to end the episode very soon. Welcome back. Perfect timing. I'd like to speak to you for a moment. Regarding our explanation of the, Tartarus. Our Akihiko is still on the mend, so for now, I'd like for you to, lead the team. You never know when a powerful enemy might appear, like the one you faced the other day. It's best to be prepared, or else you may find yourself in a difficult situation. So whenever you'd like to explore Tartarus, let me know, and I'll gather everyone here. Also, since I'm sure there are other things you'll need to take care of, you may go out at night if you need to. Well, that's it. Keep up the good work. Okay. You are now able to go out at night. Cool. So now we have free roam. That's nice. So I'm guessing we can probably easily go straight to the Tartarus if we really wanted to. Yeah? How can I help you? Honestly, let's go straight to the Tartarus. Sure, we'll probably end the episode in the Tartarus. Very well.
We'll meet at the Tartarus around midnight. Don't be late. I'll let the others know.
Okay, yeah, let's head out to the Tartarus since we might as well go straight there, right? Just so we have a nice area to kind of end off today's episode, and then we'll know what we're doing in the next one. So the next one more than likely will be traversing the Tartarus to the first end block, because there's little end blocks, and based on what I read, it's gonna be like mementos in a way, where you can get to a certain area and then it will end, and you can't go any further. So based on that, you go as far as you possibly can go, and then it'll end basically like that. So we'll try and go as far as we can in the next episode. I don't know how long these Tartaruses are going to be, due to the fact that there is 264 floors in Tartarus, which is, I think, what was it, 100 in... Actually, wait, how much were in Persona 5, actually? I don't even remember. Persona 5 had a lot of floors for mementos, but I think it was 100 or so. But, yeah, in this game, it's a lot. So, I don't know how the dungeon episodes are going to go, and more than likely, we will be doing a dungeon episode in the next episode. But, with that being said, let's continue this, and then we'll end off today's episode.
As we explore Tartarus, this will be our temporary base of operations. I'm counting on you.
Okay, talk to your allies to check their status, or change their equipment. Okay, so since we're here, we might as well check their statuses to kind of look at them and see what's going on. So we got this as our buddy Junpei here, and we can check his persona. Okay, so he's got Hermes, and he's the magician. Okay, cool. He's strong to fire, but weak to wind. So he's only got one weakness, unlike us, where we have two, which is electricity and curse, I believe it was. That's, how come he gets that? Oh, he's also a fire user. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. And also, Hermes is the god of transportation, right? From Greek mythology. That's actually kind of cool. I actually like that.
Let's go.
And let's check her status. Might as well see what her persona is before we do anything for the next episode. Okay. So she's got low. Low? That's it? Okay. So, or Io, or however you say it. So she's got Dia, so she's the healer. And then she's also got Partra. Not bad. So she's strong against wind, but weak to electricity. Okay. Not bad. Okay, so we have a healer and a fire user. Not bad. I like that. Okay. So with that, like I said, tomorrow's episode will be about the Tartarus. So with that, we will be doing our first dungeon episode. Don't know how it's gonna go. I probably will have, like I did in Persona 4, where I would go through the dungeon like normal with you guys, and then I would have a secondary save to actually have all the training required for the dungeon. So if we meet any roadblocks, we'll be ready for that, basically is what I'm trying to say. So with that, thank you all for watching today's episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day. In the next episode, like I said, we will be doing our first exploration of the Tartarus for an actual dungeon crawling aspect and not being just stuck to the first floor like in today's episode. So with that, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Keep being spooky, and peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.